from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce, Ryan Tarrant and Tim Booth. Hanover Horton High School alum and University of Alabama band Crimsonette, Sophie Causey. Founder of Second Chance for All Emergency Shelter, TJ Sutliff. Right Size Your Life Realtor from ERA Reardon, Jenna Shimaleski. And from downtown Jackson's newest restaurant, Murphy's Bistro, owner Jessica Tobin with general manager Emma Stark. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, David Rice. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Nice to have you with us. Happy New Year, this 4th of January, and a nippy 28 degrees right now. The forecast is for a high of 30, and it feels a little better now because at about the time you woke up, it was 22 degrees, our overnight low. So we should be seeing some sun this afternoon. That's the forecast. We'll keep our fingers crossed for that. And the clear skies will continue into tonight. And with no cloud cover, the temperature will be even colder overnight tonight, 20 for our low. Friday, mostly sunny, a bit warmer, high 34. And there is some snow in the forecast, but not a lot. Saturday, a 50% chance of snow. The amount that would accumulate would be very little. High on Saturday, 35 degrees. A chance of snow overnight on Saturday night and snow showers on Sunday. And as things warm up to 37 on Sunday, the snow showers will mix with rain showers. There's two big storms moving across the United States, and we could be affected by both of them, but just by being on the fringe, just a bit. Storm that's headed into the northeast could brush past the southern border counties of lower Michigan this weekend. And that's today's weather, presented by Kelly Express. Kelly Express has all your favorite snacks and drinks and great food, breakfast and lunch and dinner at Kelly Express. How about a pizza, a specialty pizza, and an order of breadsticks, and they're giant, for $24.99 at South Street, Jefferson Road, Napoleon, Grass Lake, and the newest location, County Farm Road. And with the sun out this afternoon, car wash might be a good idea. The car wash at Weatherwax, Grass Lake, and County Farm and Airport Road would love to see you. Let's take a look outside and see. I don't see it, Lucas. Do you?
There's not much sun out there.
No, it's not. I don't see it at all. No shadows, no sun, cloud cover. Well, we'll trust that the National Weather Service is correct. The One Jackson Square building, something interesting has happened with that building in the last year. Henry Ford has created some apartment units in One Jackson Square for some of the medical staff and others. So getting full use out of One Jackson Square. Today is the 4th of January. It is National Spaghetti Day. And if I had my way, every day would be Spaghetti Day. It's my all-time favorite. What's yours, Lucas? Your favorite dinner?
My favorite dinner? Probably tacos.
Tacos. Yeah, who doesn't like tacos? National Trivia Day, World Braille Day, and National Hypnotism Day. You're feeling very sleepy. I have been told that our show does hypnotize preschoolers at daycares all throughout the county. On this day in 1896, Utah became the 45th state in these great U.S. of A. One condition for statehood, they had to have a ban on polygamy written into the state constitution. It was on this day in 1847 that Samuel Colt sold his first revolver, the Colt 45, and it was to the Texas Rangers. Captain Samuel Walker of the Texas Rangers, he saw how devastating the revolver was, and he ordered 1,000 of them. In 2007, Nancy Pelosi became the first female Speaker of the House. It was on this day in 1996. Think about this, 28 years ago, General Motors unveiled the first electric vehicle. It was the EV1, and they unveiled it at the Los Angeles Auto Show. And Lucas, guess how many of these EV1s are on the road right now?
0.
0 is absolutely correct. Because you couldn't buy one. They would only lease them, and GM made them only to comply with some auto emissions standards and regulations in California and in Arizona. So they only leased them. The first electric vehicle had a range of about 170 miles, and they just were not, they didn't take off. They weren't very popular. So GM recalled all of the EV1s, sent them back, and they secretly shipped them off to Arizona, where, what did they do with them in Arizona, in the Arizona desert, Lucas?
Scrapped them.
Flattened them. They crushed all of them. All of these EV1s crushed to smithereens. So GM thought they weren't going to be a profitable vehicle, but here we are years later, and we're being told that where electric vehicles are in our future. On this day in 1936, Billboard magazine published its first ever top hit parade. The first Billboard #1 on this day in 1936. Lucas, I'll give you $100 if you can tell us the first #1 Billboard chart-topping song. My $100 is safe.
Yep, your $100 is definitely
Yeah,
safe.
it's definitely safe. I'd make the same offer to anyone here. It's a tough one. It's Stop, Look, and Listen, recorded by jazz violinist Joe Venuti. And in 2001, Washington Wizards forward Michael Jordan became the fourth player in NBA history to score 30,000 career points. He was playing for the Wizards, and he scored those record-setting points against his old team, the Chicago Bulls. Now, today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Still a quiet week, this first week of January, at the Jackson District Library, Jackson YMCA, Kids and Stuff, Children's Museum. They've got all kinds of activities to keep the kids busy in the next couple of days. At the library, the Carnegie branch, they're doing an escape room, Escape from the Toy Factory, and there are sessions yet today at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 5 p.m., and then tomorrow at 10, 11, noon, 3, and 4 p.m. And they want you to register online, and there's a link at myjdl.com and also jtv.tv to register. It's free. They just want to know how many people are coming. Tonight, Root Station is performing at the Enchanted Forest Restaurant, Bar, and Banquet Rooms. They are doing their part to bring fresh music to the Jackson area. Come out and enjoy the fun. Have some great food at Enchanted Forest. The food really is good. If you haven't been there, it's great food. You're going to love it. They've got a very extensive menu, great atmosphere. And tonight, Root Station at Enchanted Forest, 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson. There's a Sad Clown comedy show tonight at the Music Box. The doors open at 6:30. The show begins at 7:30. The Music Box invites you to enjoy sad clown comedy, come for a night of laughter, and to blow some steam into the new year. That's tonight. And Night Lights. The days are winding down to the final night of Night Lights, which is this Sunday. So the next 4 nights, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then Sunday, 5 days left to enjoy the beautiful light display at Michigan International Speedway. That's it. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. We do have one other thing you could do. We've got a handful of high school sports events this week. Visit jtv.tv, and our Extreme Dodge Jackson County Sports Scoreboard has the action from yesterday, but also a preview of upcoming games on deck. Check it out at jtv.tv. And one of the things happening today is Dexter will be at Jackson High for boys basketball at 7 o'clock. We'll have that live for you tonight on JTV at 6:45 p.m. with the pregame show. And then the game tips at 7. And then that game will replay this weekend. Are we replaying it tonight as well? We may. Yes, 7 and 10 tonight. So tune in. And then just give you a little preview of what we have for you next week from JTV Sports on Tuesday night. Napoleon versus Hanover Horton. That will be Tuesday at 7. And on Friday, Grass Lake and Michigan Center. More high school sports all went along on JTV. Great lineup of guests on our show today, so we're very grateful you're spending time with us. Thank you. We have from the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce, the president and CEO, Ryan Tarrant, and the director of activities, events, and more, Tim Booth, and they're standing by and hanging out in the County National Bank green room, I hope. Are they there, Lucas?
Yeah.
They're there. Sophie Causey is here today, and Sophie is a graduate of Hanover Horton High School, class of 2019, and she went on to study at the University of Alabama. And Sophie has been a member of the $1 Million Band, the marching band, and part of the Crimsonette battalion of the band, and she performed in the Rose Parade and the Rose Bowl this past Monday. She grew up as a Michigan fan, but her allegiance was torn over the last few days. But we'll hear about her experience. There's a new emergency shelter in Jackson. It's called Second Chance for All, and T.J. Sutliff is heading that up, and she will be with us today. Jenna Shemaleski will have her Right Size Your Life feature today. And the owners and managers of the new downtown restaurant, Murphy's Bistro, Jessica Tobin and Emma Stark will be here. And it's an awesome place with awesome food. And we'll hear all about it later in today's show. All this and mucho more today on JTV. Is Ryan and Tim here? I'm really concerned. Oh, they're there. Okay, good. Oh, phew. I didn't know what we do. Well, now I do. And they're next on JTV.